7 skills. That's all it takes to transform your financial future. 7 skills to unlock endless money, secure your financial success, and live the life you've always dreamed of. And the best part is, you don't need a finance degree or a 6-figure salary to master these skills. All you need is the willingness to learn and the commitment to take action. In today's video, we're talking about these essential skills, share practical tips, and even throw in some real-life examples to help you understand better. And before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on our next videos. Skill 1, the art of selling. Let us start by asking you a question. Have you ever thought about how much of your day involves selling? No? We don't mean just transactions in a store or a marketplace. Selling is also about persuasion, influence, and communication. It's about convincing your boss to give you a raise, persuading your kids to do their homework, or even deciding with your friends about where to have dinner. Life, in many ways, is all about selling. That's where the first skill comes in. You need to understand the art of selling. But I'm not a salesperson. Why do I need to master this skill? Well, let's take a moment to consider this. Every day, we're all selling ideas, thoughts, and decisions, whether we realize it or not. And when it comes to financial success, the ability to sell effectively can make a significant difference. Imagine you've come up with a brilliant business idea. You've done your research, crunched the numbers, and you're convinced it's going to be a hit. But wait, unless you can sell that idea to investors, customers, and even your own team, that idea is unlikely to take off. To master this skill, you need to follow some tips. Like for one, understand your audience. Whether you're selling a product, an idea, or a decision, it's crucial to understand who you're selling to. What are their needs, their desires, their fears? The more you understand your audience, the better you can tailor your message to resonate with them. Secondly, communicate clearly. This is literally the key to selling. Be concise, be specific, and always ensure your message is understood. Remember, if your audience can't understand what you're selling, they're unlikely to buy it. Most importantly, show empathy. People are more likely to buy from someone who understands and cares about their needs. So, showing empathy in your selling is not a bad idea, and your audience will definitely respond. Skill 2, investment savvy. Moving on, imagine you've just found a treasure map. Everything's exciting until you realize you can't read the map. That treasure, no matter how valuable, will remain out of reach. The world of investing is a bit like that. It's a treasure map full of potential wealth, but only if you know how to navigate it. Understanding and leveraging investments is a crucial skill for financial success. Don't think about just making more money. Think about making your money work for you. So while your wealth grows passively, you can focus on the things that matter most to you. Suppose you have $1,000. You could keep that money in a savings account, where it might grow at a rate of 1% per year. After 1 year, you'd have $1,010. Not bad, right? But what if you invested that money instead? If you managed to earn a return of 7%, you'd have $1,070 after 1 year. That's an extra $60 without any additional work from you. And over time, thanks to the magic of compound interest, that difference could grow exponentially. So for our second skill, to become more investment savvy, you need to start by learning the basics of investing. There are plenty of resources available online, from blogs and podcasts to online courses and webinars. A pro tip here is to diversify your portfolio. Simply spread your investments across different asset classes like stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and even crypto. This can help reduce risk and increase potential returns. Remember, you don't need a fortune to start investing. Thanks to micro-investing apps, you can start with just a few dollars. As you gain confidence and experience, you can start to invest more. Skill 3, the power of saying no. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." This quote perfectly encapsulates our next skill, the power of saying no. In the context of personal finance, the ability to say no can be a game changer. It's about setting boundaries, prioritizing your financial goals, and not getting swayed by every shiny new object that comes your way. Let's consider a story. We have 2 friends, Alex and Bailey. Both earn the same amount of money. Alex, however, has a hard time saying no. When friends invite him out for expensive dinners, he always says yes. When he sees a new gadget on sale, he buys it. He's always the first to try the latest trends, regardless of the cost. Bailey, on the other hand, is more selective. She enjoys going out with friends, but sometimes she'll suggest a more affordable restaurant or a fun activity that doesn't cost much. She thinks twice before buying new gadgets and asks herself if she really needs them. And she's not swayed by trends, but instead focuses on what brings her joy and aligns with her financial goals. Fast forward a few years, and the difference is clear. Alex is living paycheck to paycheck despite his decent income. Bailey, on the other hand, has built a comfortable emergency fund, started investing, and is on her way to financial freedom. All because she mastered the power of saying no. And of course, a lot of credit to her hard work. To practice this skill, set clear financial goals. It can kind of give you a reason to say no. Every time you're tempted to spend on something unnecessary, remind yourself of your goals. Before making a purchase, take a moment to think. Do you really need it? Is it worth the price? Could the money be better used elsewhere? So, don't be afraid to say no. It might be uncomfortable at first, yes, especially when saying no to friends or family, but it's your money and your future at stake. Skill 4. Ignoring negative emotions. Moving on, have you ever made a decision in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? Maybe you bought something you didn't need just because it was on sale, or maybe you sold a stock out of fear only to see it rebound the next day. If so, you've experienced firsthand how negative emotions can impact our financial decisions. And our fourth skill is to ignore these negative emotions. Of course, emotions are a fundamental part of being human. They can guide us, motivate us, but they can also lead us astray, especially when it comes to money. Fear, greed, envy, regret. These are just a few of the emotions that can cloud our judgment and lead to poor financial decisions. Just take the stock market. When prices are rising, it's easy to be swept up in the euphoria and buy more than we should. Conversely, when prices are falling, fear can cause us to sell at the worst possible time. In both cases, our emotions can lead us to make decisions that harm our financial health in the long run. To effectively ignore negative emotions when making financial decisions, you can try taking a step back. Give yourself some time to cool down and think things through logically. You can also practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present and engaged in the current moment. Studies suggest that by practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our emotions and how they influence our decisions. Skill 5. Financial literacy. Next up, for the fifth skill. Well, you're already learning that by watching this video. So, give yourself a pat on the back. It's financial literacy. Knowing how to earn, invest, save, and spend money wisely. And in today's ever-changing financial landscape, it's more important than ever. Financial literacy isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process. The financial world is always evolving, and to stay financially literate, we need to evolve with it. It means staying updated with the latest financial trends, understanding new investment opportunities, and constantly improving your financial skills. To practice continuous learning in finance, always stay curious. Ask questions, seek answers, and strive to learn something new every day. And read widely. From financial news to investment blogs, there's a wealth of information out there. Make it a habit to read a little bit every day. Skill 6. Negotiation. Moving on to a powerful skill that can lead to increased income and better financial deals. Negotiation. It's not just about haggling over prices at a market. It's about advocating for yourself in salary discussions, getting better deals on products and services, and even negotiating lower interest rates on loans. Let's consider a story. Meet Sam and Jamie. Both are talented professionals with similar backgrounds and qualifications. When offered a new job, Sam accepts the initial salary offer without negotiation. Jamie, on the other hand, negotiates her salary and secures a 10% increase. Over time, this difference adds up, and Jamie ends up earning significantly more than Sam, all because she mastered the art of negotiation. To become a skilled negotiator, do your homework. Before entering any negotiation, make sure you're well prepared. Understand the market rate for salaries, the average price for products or services, and any other relevant information. Negotiations can sometimes be stressful. It's important to stay calm, patient, and focused on your goal, and always understand your worth. Know your value and don't be afraid to communicate it. It can give you the confidence to ask for what you deserve, if anything doesn't work out. Remember that sometimes the best negotiation strategy is being willing to walk away. If a deal isn't in your best interest, don't be afraid to say no. Skill number 3. And skill 7, budgeting. Next up, we've made it to the final skill on our list, budgeting. Think of this skill as a roadmap for your money. It helps you understand where your money is going and ensures that you're allocating enough for your needs, your wants, and your financial goals. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of your spending and end up wondering where all your money went at the end of the month. Suppose you earn $4,000 a month. Without a budget, you might spend $1,500 on rent, $500 on groceries, $300 on utilities, $200 on transportation, $1,000 on entertainment, and the rest on various other expenses. At the end of the month, you might find yourself with little to no money left for savings or investments. But with a budget, you can plan your spending in advance. You might allocate $1,500 for rent, $500 for groceries, $300 for utilities, $200 for transportation, $500 for entertainment, and $1,000 for savings and investments. By doing this, you ensure that you're saving and investing a significant portion of your income each month. If you're looking for more tips on budgeting or don't know how to create an effective budget, we suggest you watch our video on how to manage your income, the 50-30-20 money rule explained. Well, that's it for today. 7 skills you need to master for future-proofing your financial success. If you enjoyed the info in this video, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these skills do you think is the most important? Do you have any personal experiences or tips you'd like to share? Drop your comments below, and if there's any topic you'd like us to cover in future videos, let us know that too. Before you go, don't forget to check out our recent video on how to get rich from nothing in 2024, Warren Buffett. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.